It's just Rhonda. Welcome to my channel.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Rhonda.
What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda, and I'm back to talk about. What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. Happy Friday to everyone. I'm over here very, very grateful to have Hurricane Milton in my past. We're very blessed over here. We have electricity, and things were, like I said, very blessed. For some people, a hurricane could be devastation. So we don't play when it comes about that. Anyway, they're out here saying there's more to come. I hope that's not the case, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. They are back, season 9, episode 1. Child, they start the episode with Karen, with a reenactment of Karen's accident that she had at the end of last season. Somewhat the same situation as Shannon Bedore over there on Orange County. It was all very dramatic. At the end of the day, I'm with Mia, girl. You are Karen Huger. Call a driver, call a car. That doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense for her to be like, out here driving around, child, when you have a habit. It seems to be a habit at this point, Grand Dame, of getting in the car under the influence. And in the scene, they have all this like blurry, wavy, lines on the road. And they keep bringing this deer into the conversation. And I'm like, are we trying to, is that part of her story that she said she was over here trying to avoid hitting a deer? And it wasn't because she was over here being tipsy? So Giselle and Karen are friends. Because Robin is not here. We know if Robin was here, would Giselle be being this like gracious and loving towards Karen in her DUI situation? I think not. The Grand Dame and the Green-Eyed Bandit, the last remaining standing Green-Eyed Bandit, they're now friends. And when Giselle heard this news, she was actually shook. She was completely shook that she found out that her friend was in this accident with a tree because a deer jumped in front of her. So they're going to meet up for lunch because they're friends. And I can't remember in the history of how many seasons is it? 9. In the history of these last 9 seasons, I don't remember Karen and Giselle going to lunch. Maybe they do have these little kikis like at somebody's house when they're forced to like, unite it together as, a team. Because what are they? They're the only, well, no, Ashley. Anyway, for whatever reason, this is how this is playing out. They're friends now. And they went and met at this little diner where it doesn't seem very grand. But you know how sometimes them the little places that have good breakfasts where, I don't know what they are like up there in Potomac, but down here in Florida, it's real country. Country style like it, where you want to go to that breakfast place and then go home and go to bed. But, I don't know what they was doing over there. But Karen don't look like she's been eating anyways. Has the Ozempic bug went over there to Karen Huger's house? A little Ozempic and wash it down with vodka or whatever it is she be drinking before she decides to get in her car. I don't see any point of going easy on her. Her and Giselle are best friends now, and I like the granddad, but I just hate that. That's stupid. To quote my friend Mia, not my friend, but the lady on this show, Mia, yeah, get a driver, girl. And she's sitting in this restaurant to talk about when her parents passed away and, marriage problems with Ray. I don't doubt that, as somebody who's been through it, that's still hard for her, the passing of a parent. Does that pain ever go away? Probably not. Are we still over here pretending like that's what's going on? Are you saying that's why you're drinking? Girl, they passed away before COVID. So it's about 5 years now or so. And problems with Ray. What problems? Ray is like 100 years old. So Giselle's asking her about, the whole situation with the DUI and, what's going on with that. And in very Karen Huger fashion, she's being very coy and not giving up any of the details. And she's talking about how she can't talk about it and she still has to go to court. And I'm like, well, what is she going to court for? I don't know how that's handled. I feel like this is what happened. and the people found your car wrapped around a tree, and they found some alcoholic beverages in the car. Allegedly, that's what they said. She asked, this girl Giselle, can she read? I'm, assuming that's why you got a DUI. I haven't studied the details, but I don't need to, based on how everything played out. That's how long you get in trouble for. Now you're not in jail, but I'm guessing at some point they suspended your license. Like there's a sentence for that. So what? Say what it is, and get a driver. Then, if you can't like get in your car, if everywhere you go, it's gonna be some alcohol involved. Then get somebody to drive you there. Nobody won't know your business. You won't be, racing down the car street next to trees, into trees. Mia, Mia's new man, DJ. I don't know what's his face. He's in the picture now, and Gordon is out. And then she's living in an apartment. Her and her DJ boyfriend, radio personality. Sorry, her radio personality boyfriend. He's not a radio personality here where I live. So I don't know where he's a radio personality at, but not over here. Anyway, she traded Gordon in for the new man. And I mean, Gordon is old. And he married that young girl. So, and I don't think she's all that young, but in comparison to him, yes, she is. I think the way she's handling the situation is just low down and dirty. And you do not have to have your new boyfriend, DJ boyfriend from back in the day. Or maybe he's been there the whole time. I don't know. I feel like y'all are smushing it in his face, and that's super unnecessary. I don't hate the idea of them living in the same place, because then he could participate with his children. He's an old man. And if you want to like be, doing your thing, y'all and the DJ, you and the DJ live together? Is that what's going on? I don't know yet, because with her kids live in the house, it's a whole lot. So I don't blame Jordan. I don't blame Gordon. There's some respect that needs to be had over here, I feel like. And then she's got this weird paternity test storyline going, which is so unfair to her son, I think. Either way you look at it, I think it's unfair to her son. He shouldn't have to be able to go, if it's fake, girl, maybe lying so much in these fake storylines. So I don't know, but I feel like all the storylines you could have come up with, you decided I'm gonna be a real asshole to my elderly husband that I married for money. And now I'm gonna have a storyline also where we're gonna try to figure out if my old boyfriend, new boyfriend, is actually the father of my child. Girl, get out of here with that. Ashley and her divorce. Is she gonna divorce or not? Because she said, she was coming to some type of understanding with her divorce with Michael, but then she started showing all these dates that she went on. But why are you filming your date? Is it a dating show? I don't know, Ashley. Girl, I don't really care who you're dating. It ain't nobody we want to talk about. Especially if you're still married to Michael. It feels like you're figuring it out. You was figuring it out last time we seen you. Are you divorced or not? And if you're not, and then you going on public dates, it's weird. Wendy's quitting her job at Johns Hopkins University. I think Wendy should follow her passion, child. She has options. And she's an AKA. I feel like in the realm of education, she has connections and options. And so that can be a thing that she could always go back to if she decides to do that. Right now, she's in her education phase of her own life. She's out here experiencing things with podcasts and talk shows and candle businesses and all of these things. She's adding to her actual resume. So I don't think it's a big deal that she's leaving Johns Hopkins University, because she got degrees, honey. It'll be fine. And her mother will too. New girls, Stacy and Vivian. Stacy and Vivian are friends with Karen, and they're also friends with each other. And I like that. I like that we are mixing new people up in here, child. Vivian owns a boutique. It's a very nice boutique where you could go get like fancy dresses and things. It's a nice store. This lady Stacy used to be on QVC, and she was married. She's going through a divorce, and I'm gonna say this about Stacy. I appreciate that she came in here so far because we just getting a little bit of everybody. This first episode was everybody's getting introduced and what's going on. We catching up. Anyway, as it seems right now, she's not just coming in here to start beef with some random person. She's here to tell her side of the story. She seems like she has a interesting enough story, and I'm glad that her and Vivian already know each other. So the friendship is already established. We're getting a twofer, but twofer with real life. Because Vivian has an actual store, boutique. I don't know who her husband is or if she has one, but it's cool or whatever. They sit in there. Miss Stacy has a red carpet event to go to, and so she's trying on dresses at her friend's store, and they're drinking champagne and doing that thing you do when you go buy a fancy dress. Now, Karen is not drinking alcohol. She said it's because of her medication. Is it the Ozempic that you can't mix the alcohol with, Karen? Because at the end of the day, she was on a DUI wrapping her car around a tree, so she probably should not be on TV drinking alcohol. It's not a good look, so I'm not mad at that. Karen's birthday party. So this is where we all, they love a good dinner table scene, child, and it could go left. And, usually it does. Did it go left? It went a little left. And Giselle is throwing the party. Because, like I said, these two are friends now. The last time Giselle threw Karen a party was that first time when she sat in the middle, and that's where we met these ladies. So Giselle just went ahead and decided to be the bigger person, and she invited Wendy to the party. Now, this whole time, Wendy has been trying to be like, girl, we can bury the hatchet and let bygones be bygones or what have you, even though Giselle actually doesn't have a reason to be mad at Wendy, besides the fact that she made one up. You can't make it up and then be mad when I sing you back and now you don't like it. I mean, that's what happened. But anyway, she invited Wendy to the party. Wendy was like, we're not all cool and everything yet. Like, this is a cast party. So if we want us to be cool, I feel like we're going to have a conversation. Wendy and Giselle look very good standing next to each other like that. I just realized that. It's like, bookends, Barbie bookends. Mia invites her friend. We meet Jazzy. Jazzy is married to one of the Kansas City Chiefs, Darius Harris. I don't know like how much Jazzy is gonna be around these ladies, but Mia and Jacqueline, her friend Jacqueline, seem a little long in the tooth to be hanging around the wags. Now that boy is like 28 years old, so I'm guessing that his wife can't be too much older than that. So I don't know what she gonna do over here with these girls. Ashley, okay, Ashley can be around. Maybe the other ones are younger too. So I'm just saying, Mia, you might need to seek out coaches and owners and things, not players. This is baby. But how old is your boyfriend? I'm the one to talk. I'm just saying, not 28 though. Mia and Karen. Mia and Jacqueline are sitting at the birthday table at this cute little restaurant type thing. They pick a little cute spot or whatever. Mia and Jacqueline are talking about the conversation obviously is going to be about Karen because they're now just meeting up with each other and everybody's like, so y'all heard Karen was over there dancing with a tree at 100 miles an hour. I don't know how fast her car was going, but y'all know what I mean. Mia and Jacqueline decide that they're going to talk about how Karen called up Jacqueline and she was drunk. Or so, It's no big deal to be on a phone call drunk with a person. It's just a big deal when you decide to get in your car and do it. That's it, that's all. If y'all are trying to have a bigger conversation, did Karen been drunk calling people? I feel like since she drunk calls people in every season. This is not a secret. Just don't drunk call people from your car, Karen, when you're under the influence. That's it. And then Jacqueline and Mia be lying all the time, so you don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, it's probably true because people have said it before. I do like that they've added like this group of girls, though. If any cast needed more people, this one did. And they brought in the, multi-colors over here. It's not all the light-skinned friends. Y'all, I guess they're tired of that image and we're tired of it too. They're asking Karen about the situation. They're like, listen, we read it in the newspaper and then online and everything. Like, you're sitting here. Don't you think you should take the opportunity to say what's going on? Because people are going to come to their own conclusion. And Karen is like, it's not about that. It's about fake bitches. And right now I'm here to see like who is behind me and who's not. Nobody's behind you, girl. You got your ass drunk in the car and wrapped it around a tree. And almost, according to the reenactment, took out a deer as well. They deflect the question over to Mia because we don't want to talk about this. And it is what it is. She could have sat up there and said, yeah, I got to do blah, blah, blah community service. My license been suspended for however long. I don't know if she's going to have to serve some jail time. I feel like if she was, it would have happened by now. I can't remember if it was Karen or what's the name? Giselle. I think it was Giselle that just so bluntly asked Mia, do her and Jacqueline share DJ, whatever his name is. And y'all put that shit out there the last time that y'all was sharing partners. So it was tacky, but y'all opened the door for that with that last situation. Mia gets all in her feelings and she's like how basically they're over there taking care of Gordon and DJ, what's his name, is over here folding Gordon's laundry. And what is that? What is the picture that she's trying to paint with that? That y'all are like looking out for this man folding his laundry. That's just even more embarrassing. Now you're saying it out here. Every time you open your mouth, you step on Gordon just a little bit more than you did the last time. Don't nobody want to hear that. And Karen was like, well, my only thing was, you didn't protect your children. Well, Giselle is the one that said it that way. Actually, Karen said did they have a powwow? That was what the powwow was at the diner. Giselle and Karen had a powwow and decided who they was coming for. They're coming for Mia and Mia coming for Karen. Because somebody got to be came for on these types of shows. Karen said she was worried about the kids because their name was over there in the press because Gordon was online saying that his kids discovered her in bed with another man. And that must have been traumatizing. And Mia did not deny that happened. What she said was, I didn't tell the world that. Gordon told the world that. I don't know. I didn't hear about it till just now. But that's terrible if that's the case. And the fact that you already moved DJ, I don't know what his name is, in the house in the same apartment and things, is just not protecting the children. Mia, you created this whole paternity storyline. Your new boyfriend did. So at the end of all of this, you just parade your situation around in front of Gordon, snatch his children away, and then try to say it ain't yours anyway. During the course of this whole birthday celebration, because it don't really sound much like a celebration, it is more like a RHOP, introduction, season 9, episode 1 type situation. That's what it seems like. So Giselle is passing out these stupid hats at the birthday party. Everybody gets a particular hat. Karen came with a hat. Karen showed up just like Beyonce in the video phone video that she had with Lady Gaga. Giselle, nobody wants your fashion taste. So nobody want, it looked like the same hat in different kind of brim sizes. And everybody didn't wear a hairdo for a hat. Some people don't even really wear hats like that, like that. Anyway, GNA is a fusion of something. I don't know because I didn't GNA after the last, everything GNA ended up about that girl. What's that girl? Deborah, the Muppet lady over here fighting at the GNA fashion show. So now it's a fusion, and congratulations. That's how that episode ended, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next Monday for the RHOP. Bye, y'all.